right now. We are on Victoria Island. I need you all to come in and let me know that you can hear me and hear me well and hear me clearly. Today we're going to be talking about 3 things I love about Lagos, Nigeria. I decided to give myself this task today to make sure that I was keeping my blogs fair and balanced. Let's talk. Let's talk. Welcome in, everybody. Say hello when you come in. Drop those hearts. Put those thumbs up, like the video, and let's keep going forward. All right. Today we're going to be talking about, oh Lord, let me step over so I don't fall down in any of these crevices. All right. Today we're going to be talking about 3 things that I love about Lagos, Nigeria. Oh, this is one of them passing right there. Lord of mercy, have mercy. All right. So let's talk. Okay, because you know what? I have a lot of Nigerians coming in. Nigerian UKians and Nigerian Americans coming into my video. There's another thing that I love about Nigeria right there, baby. Talk to me, daddies. All right. So I have a lot of Nigerian and Nigerian Americans and Nigerian UKians coming in who have issues with the truth that I'm speaking in my videos. And I just want to say this right off the bat, right? Okay, I know. Look, I am difficult to please, okay? I am not the easiest woman. Hi, how you doing, brother?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, that's right. Talk to me. All right, listen. So, I know that I'm difficult to please. I grew up in a household where if I brought home a B, no. If I brought home an A, my father was like, here's the, look, do you all see the fineness? Oh my goodness. Just, Hello? Okay, let's go forward. So listen, if I brought home an A, my father was like, where's the A+? If I brought home a B, that was unacceptable. So I grew up in an existence where we expected excellence. And I know that I'm hard to please. I know that I'm difficult to please, but that has its benefits. That makes me an amazing entrepreneur because when I had TKO Skin, I made my products for people who were difficult to please. And the people loved my products because I put a certain level of expertise and care into each package that was second to none. From the paper to the bottles to the ingredients, hand sourced and handmade with the highest quality ingredients. So much so that 5 years after I've closed my business, there are still people asking me about my vitamin E because the products were so high quality that people still love and want them. Yes. So we're gonna try to cross this street, but it's like they have red lights, but the red lights, people don't pay attention to the damn red lights. So you gotta do what you gotta do when you need to do it. All right, should we? No, I'm gonna pause for a moment while we're talking. I'm gonna pause for a moment. So listen, I understand that I'm difficult to please, yes. So this is why I'm making this video, because there are things that I like about Lagos. There are things that I like about Nigeria, but I don't think that comes across because in a lot of my videos, I'm talking about the stark differences. Yes, what are you doing? Why are you pointing at me, sir? I'm good. I'm doing my vlog. All right. So I talk about the things. So like there was somebody who came out to my video and was like, oh, if you want to see the real, watch Uhuru. Really, mother effer? I watched Uhuru before I came out here, and this is why I'm ill prepared. Because you can't just promote the kumbaya, let's hug, go, we're in the village, everything is nice, I got my citizenship, oh, wonderful, without giving the other side, without balance. That's not real. Tilted is not real, and it seems like there's a lot of Nigerian Americans and a lot of Nigerian, I don't know what you call people in the UK, Nigerian Britons, Nigerian Europeans, I don't know what you call them. So you tell me, who are upset that I'm speaking about my experience. Meanwhile, their asses are not in Nigeria. Listen, if your ass is in Nigeria, you have a problem with what it is that I'm saying. Come take me out. Come show me a good time. But you know what the problem is that you're not here. And part of the reason that you're not here is because of some of the things that I'm speaking about. So pipe down. If you don't enjoy my videos, you can Go watch the videos from people that you do enjoy. If you want a certain messaging, let me try to cross this street now. Lord of mercy. Okay, we got it. We got it. Let's go. All right. Okay. Now let's cross on the other side. All right. Let's do this New York style. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. We got it. We did it. All right. So let's talk about the three things now that people have already come into the room. One of the main things that I like about Lagos, Nigeria, I'll say that. Listen, one of the major things that I like about Lagos, Nigeria, is that in the United States, because you know what, I'm from New York, so I'm dumb aggressive because I'm from New York, right? As you see, I'm on alert right now because I got my camera up, so I'm just making sure anyone coming near me or around me or whatever, you know, so I'm just staying alert. All right, so listen, so if you see me looking around, that's what I'm doing. One of the major things that I like about Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, is that in America, we got 6 degrees of separation. In Lagos, Nigeria, I would say that it's about 3. 3 degrees of separation. So that if you're a person, I want to just these people, if you're a person like me, who's from New York, right, and you're aggressive too, and you about your business, and you about doing the damn thing, you can make it here. You can make it here. Because by the time you meet 1, 2, 3 people, you have already been placed into, you can be placed into an inner circle if you were in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, right? Lagos is about who you know, how you know them, where you know them from, right? Or how do you know them, right? Because if people are looking out for you, you could really rub elbows. Last night, I met Miss United States. There's a Miss USA pageant. I met the winner last night. We exchanged numbers. We're going to be hanging out for New Year's in Accra. I also want to give you all an update about that, but I'll do that in a whole nother video. So for me, hey, welcome in everybody. Because of my shades, it's difficult for me to see the writing. Let me turn up I'm trying to turn up oh, it's all the way up. The brightness is all the way up. All right. So that's number 1, the 3 degrees of separation. And even if you don't have an in, if you are friendly, if you maneuver and you work, if you work yourself, right, work the angles, you will meet people who will introduce you to people who will introduce you to people, all right? If you go to certain cafes, certain restaurants, certain lounges, clubs, or VIPs, if you're in certain hotels, you will meet people who will introduce you to people who will introduce you to people. Point blank, period. Right? So last night, I had an amazing night. I was hanging out with the band of a famous artist. I won't say in this video to maintain the privacy of the people who I was hanging out with. And that happened because I was at an event, met a guy who invited us to a place. In fact, the guy didn't show up, but it's a good thing that he didn't show up because we ended up meeting this girl who then introduced us to this band. And we went from VIP to VIP, party after party, party after party. We went all night long. I don't know how my black ass is awake right now. I really don't. Let me see if you all can see the tiredness in my eyes. Can you see it? Can you see it? Because me de feel it. Me de feel it. All right, so listen. That's number 1. That's one of the things that I love about Nigeria. Number 2, one of the things that I love about Lagos, Nigeria, let me think. One of the things that I love about Lagos, Nigeria is this weather. The weather is so nice. It'll get you, as an African American living in the States, you have been stolen from your motherland. You're here. You've been stolen from your motherland, and some of us are in climates that we were not meant to be in. We were meant to be here. This is why my skin has plumped up, evened out. I've lost some fat, getting it together, just being on the motherland. So that's one of the things that I love. I love that. I love the weather. The weather is amazing. It's hot, but the sun kisses you and turns your complexion into a beautiful, buoyant, bouncy caramel brown, or it gives you that twinge or tint if you're a little darker than caramel or a lot darker. It just makes your skin look great. Black doesn't crack out here either. So that's number two that I love. The weather is really nice. Number three that I love, you know what, I'm gonna say this, right? And this may be a little off topic or whatever, but number three that I love is that the people here really love their Ankara. They love their African print. They love their African style dress. That's one thing, I'm telling you. You see these men out here in their, I can't remember the name. It's not an Agbada, but it's the slimmer one. It's the slimmer one that goes down to like the mid-thigh. And they wear their hats tilted with the swag and style. And it's inspiring, it's invigorating. It's nice to see people embracing, like I said, at award shows they had on the Ankara, the African print made into beautiful designs, which you can get a tailor here to create for you. It's not a dashiki. It has a name. I wrote it down because I saw a guy with it and I had to stop him to be like, what is this called, brother? Because it looks so good. It looks so good. So there are other things to like about Nigeria, but some of them may not be politically correct. Like the exchange rate is wonderful because you can do a lot with a little. I had a man, we went to a different strip club last night. I had a man who was working security. He had on like this army style outfit, and your girl was interested in the way the man looked. He was willing to bust it all down, let it all hang out for 5,000 naira, which is about 15 bucks. So I was like, woo, daddy. But then hi, good afternoon. After he said he was gonna let it all hang out for 15 bucks, I kind of got turned off. I gotta be honest with you. Because I didn't wanna, degrade a person in exchange for, make people do something strange for a little bit of change. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to do that. So I let the man be, even though I would have loved to see him out of them combat boots. But he told me that I had to go into the VIP area with him, to get that service. And I was like, I don't want to go into the VIP area with this man. Hi, good morning, good morning. I was like, I don't want to go into the VIP area with this man because, I'm back at my spot. Because he's stronger than me. Who knows what's going to go down? And then the people I was hanging with, I didn't want to ruin my repertoire. You know what I mean? We're here. We're in the building. I didn't want to ruin my repertoire. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second. I'm going to order in a moment. So I was like, you know what? Let me just leave this man alone. Hold on. Let me set up my tripod real quick. All right. So I was like, let me leave this man alone. Let him stay at work and do his thizzle. Right? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Whew. Let me just get my tripod set up. All right. I really did I wanted to see him outside of those clothes he had on. Because he had on like this combat outfit. And I was like, yes, daddy. I was like, talk to your girl. Talk to mama. I was like, talk to me. Take that shit off. Take that shit off, nigga. All right. So we are indoors. I forgot to bring my hanky. All right. So those are the three things. Are you all happy now? Are you all happy? Those are the three things. And there's other things to love too. There's other things to love. However, in speaking about my observations, because I talk about this wonderful weather every day. I talk about the Ankara. I talk about these things. But it's like, I decided to put these in a video. There's also, they say that Nigerian women have a certain look. And there's certain Nigerian men who have a certain look as well. Like Chiwetel Ejiofor, he has a certain look that I've seen in other Nigerian men out here. So that's one of the things that I love, that there's a certain handsomeness that can be found in many Nigerian men, some Nigerian men. One of the other things is There's just mostly black people here. It's really nice to be in a society surrounded by a tremendous amount of black people to choose from. Like you can choose, I know without my glasses on I look very tired because like I said, we was out till the wee hours last night and your girl almost got into a little bit of troubles last night, but I didn't. I stayed a good girl. Even though it would have been nice to see this guy get out of his clothes, but did I really need to see all of that? Did I? Because it was so, because at this club it was different than the other club. There were different sized booties there. But in this club, the girls, their motif is to grind on you. And then, once they start grinding on you, that becomes a that you have to then pay for. And someone comes around with a credit card machine to take the payment. And I was just not interested in ass, pussy, or titties being on me. So I was just like, nah, okay. So, okay, so I am connected to Wi-Fi right now. So let me know. Let me know whether or not you all can hear me and hear me well. We are still live and I am at my cafe. So thank you to all of the people who contributed to the PayPal and the GoFundMe, not the GoFundMe, who contributed to the PayPal and the Cash App yesterday. It is those contributions that allow me to be able to come to places like this to order their expensive food, to use their Wi-Fi to upload. Right, so that is what allows me to do that type of stuff. So I really appreciate it. I have a few videos that I need to get up today, and the clothes from the seamstress should be done either today or tomorrow. So I'm gonna let you all see that. I have some shows that we need to catch up on. So we're like 2 days behind. So just give me a moment to edit those and then get those up to speed. And then also, I would say the people here, for the most part, are very nice. The people for the most part are very, very nice here. However, there is a disparity, and there is a certain amount of stress that comes along with that disparity. You know what I'm saying? And it's difficult to steer right at the disparity. All right, so intelligence class is saying that they want to return the affirmations book. Yeah, just send it back to Amazon. Just return it back to Amazon. It's as simple as that. You don't need to announce it. Just do whatever return it is that you need to do. Contact Amazon. You know what I mean? If you anybody who's not happy with any different type of purchase should be able or can be able, especially if you buy it off of Amazon, can be able to contact customer service. This is why they are available on Amazon. But people just want to open up they pie hole to just say any type of foolishness publicly because they want attention. So now you got my attention. And look, the book is for people who have an internal calling for the book. The book changes lives, and everybody ain't ready for their life to change for the better. You know what I'm saying? So nonetheless, I hope everybody is doing well out there. I'm going to get ready to jump into editing these videos because we got a lot that's going on, a lot of movement that's about to start happening. Thank you, Medilla, because I'm using this right here instead of the camera microphone. So because we were walking outside, I decided to use this to cut out the background noise. But yeah, so I wanted to give one more thing that I loved about Nigeria, about Lagos, Nigeria. So number one, so we gave the 1 through 3, then I gave 2 more, and I want to give just one more, but you know what? It's really kind of like some of the other ones that we talked about, just really kind of coming full circle, because for people who are coming from the United States, right, with the resources that you have, the knowledge that you have, if you're from an aggressive place like New York, like me, really quickly here, which is great because I have meetings coming up that could be life changing here. You know what I mean? And I owe it to the people behind the scenes who
resonate with me, believe in me, and who have reached out to me and offered their resources to me, who have offered a lending hand and offered connects to me. And so thank you to all of you. Thank you to the people who contributed financially yesterday and continue to contribute financially today. Thank you. I was able to get a flight to Accra. I'll tell you all how I was able to do that as soon as I get settled in, because I need to start editing these videos and get the videos up, and then I'll come back out and do a live. All right, I know it's late in the US right now, so go ahead and get your rest. By the time you wake up, you should have 2 more videos waiting for you. All right, Tonya TK. And you know what? It's amazing that the sun just kisses you so nicely out here, because I'm looking amazing. I'm looking amazing. All right, thank you. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.